I'm Ashlyn. I'm going to be doing a full moon reading for the full moon in Libra today, April 19th, 2019. But whenever this message reaches you, it's probably meant for you. So take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate for you, then it's not meant for you. So, but if it does, then it's for you. So I'm going to start with the tarot. I'm just going to ask what we need to know about this full moon. What do we need to know about this full moon? Okay, we have Judgment. So this is about awakening, renewal, radical honesty, listening to the higher calling, like listening to your heart, following your heart, like making the decision to follow your heart, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm feeling intuitively. Is, yeah, really like opening your arms, like to the divine. Opening, oh, it was just 111 as I said that. Opening your arms to the divine, I love that. And like knowing that you'll be carried, knowing that you'll be safe, like these people are like willingly doing this. Like stretching their arms out and saying, like, take me home. And I love that this comes on like Easter weekend, and Easter's on Sunday, so this just feels very fitting, like resurrecting, like waking from the dead almost. Like you may have gone through some like harsh energy recently, and like you may have felt like you were dying, or like your heart was being ripped out of your chest, or like that's what I'm getting for a lot of people. It's like a lot of heart chakra pain, like a lot of heartbreak, and this is just saying like, okay, sometimes we get to the point when we hurt so bad, this was for me too, that all we have left is to like call out. And to me this is saying like, you have called out, your prayers have been answered, and now the divine is calling out to you. And this could be through meeting different people, through new opportunities, through like career advancement, or meeting new people, like even friends is what I'm getting. So like by really following your heart and listening to this guidance, you'll be led to where you want to be, like whatever your prayers are, like whatever it is like that you're manifesting. Especially with the full moon, it's like the perfect time to release anything that's keeping us from our manifestations, or like releasing any thought patterns, releasing any like habits, and what I mean by that is like setting the intention that you want to release the things that aren't serving you. So like writing things down. I'm gonna do that tonight. I need to do that. Just write down a list of things, and like get really clear and get really focused. I forgot my music is on here. And getting really like, focused on on how you can achieve the things that you want. While also, like, to me this is saying like surrender. Surrender to the divine, surrender to prayer, surrender to your soul, surrender to your path. Like just surrender, let go. And that's perfect with the full moon, because the full moon is all about letting go and releasing. Right. So I am going to pull an oracle card for each, deciding if I want to get another one there, but I feel like that was pretty clear. Okay, so what do we need to release this full moon? What is it that we need to release? Alright, justice. So I'm picking up on forgiveness. This also has to do with karma and like contracts, and like making a really clear decision with the sword there. Like as you get really clear and you make a clear decision, like the scales will balance. And I love this. This is Libra. This is the card for Libra. I love that. Justice came up. Okay, so that's beautiful. And we're releasing, and like I feel like we're healing just anything that's like imbalanced. Like that's what I was feeling also this morning, is like if you feel imbalanced. I woke up at like 4:30 this morning. I know the energy's been kind of crazy, and like honestly I've found it hard to like sleep, or like I said, I've been waking up early, or just I know I'm not getting enough sleep. My emotions have kind of been all over the place, so I just feel like this is like bringing greater balance to any situation, especially if you've really been like consciously working on towards something or working towards something that needs to be balanced. Like this is saying that that your like your intentions are working, that what you're doing is working, that it's bringing things into greater balance. So to keep going. That's cool. Both major arcanas. And we're just releasing anything that doesn't serve us anymore so that we can balance the scale, so we can really balance our energy. And I'm really picking up that this full moon is really good for like self-love and self-care and like for really romancing yourself and getting clear about your intentions about like finances and like and long term and like family and like relationships, because Libra is all about like relationships. So I'm getting with this too is like also karmic relationships ending, karmic relationships like this could even be around legal things. So it's important to just take what resonates. For some, like I'm getting divorce, separation, like needing that you need to know somebody's receiving a message that they know they need to walk away, but they haven't yet, or they're in between making a choice is what I'm getting, or maybe the choice has already been made, and they're wondering if things are gonna like work out for them, or if that they made the right choice, or if that was the right move, or if that's what, you know. And I'm getting yes, like by doing this, you will balance the scales is what I'm getting. So take that if it applies to you. And not everything is always going to apply either. Like some things may apply or pertain to your situation, but if some things don't, then they're just not meant for you. But it doesn't mean that the whole reading is not meant for you, because this is collective, so it could be for anybody. This is just the energy that I'm picking up on that like most people are feeling. Okay, so what is being illuminated? What is being illuminated this full moon? Okay, Two of Wands. This is also about like needing to make a decision, needing to make a choice, and I was feeling that with that Justice card, like this person like maybe like contemplating and kind of deciding like, okay, what do I do here? There could be like multiple like choices or like different decisions that need to be made, and each decision could like have a different outcome, so you might be feeling like a little like don't know where to begin. But I feel like this is just highlighting like our ability to make decisions. He has the world in his hands. Let's see what else comes up there. What else is being illuminated with this Two of Wands? Okay, Eight of Cups. So like this is about, to me, like retreating or like going within or like going on a spiritual like journey, like really going it deep into your emotions, like really searching for that other cup, really getting like true and honest about what you feel, and maybe that's the decision that needs to be made. Or this could even be about literal travel is what I'm getting. This could be about travel or like needing to like be on your own, like literally retreat. Like to really find what you truly want is what I'm getting, because this is about making a decision. So you may have to, in order to make this decision, you may need to retreat so that you can get really clear about what this decision is you need to make or what direction you need to go in. This is all about like really needing time alone is what I'm getting. Going within, meditating a lot, because I've even felt this too, and this pertains to me, but it's like needing to make a choice and wanting to search for like outside validation, or like I need more signs, or I need more this, you know. And Spirit is just saying like the only answer that's gonna like satisfy you, and even maybe not even then satisfy you, but the answers are gonna come from within. They're not gonna come from any external source. Like I'm getting that like you may feel like you want to ask people, or you might want to tell people about like what this decision is or what you need to do. And I'm getting that you just need to like go within, because like yourself is your greatest teacher. Yourself is your like greatest ally is what I'm getting. That's the word I heard, ally. The spirit is your ally. So to rely on the intuitive guidance you're receiving, which this card's very intuitive, Eight of Cups. Rely on your intuitive guidance to like guide you through this journey. That's interesting. I like that. I just kind of have like a full moon on there. Yeah, I really like the energy of this card. Because also I am feeling like just a lot, and like this is totally about like taking care of yourself. To me, it's like taking care of your needs, like getting that time you need alone, like really doing some deep soul searching. And I like that it came with this Judgment here too, because this to me is like a spiritual awakening as well. So a lot of people may be experiencing spiritual awakenings with this full moon, because it is bringing up a lot of emotions, and sometimes when our emotions are extremely like heavy, it can cause us to get kind of foggy, and then we don't make clear decisions. So that's why Spirit is saying like I'm getting like to not do anything, like not to not do anything, but there's something that you've been contemplating, but I don't feel like it's time to take action yet. I feel like that's why this Eight of Cups is coming. Like it's saying like go within and ask some questions, get really clear, and then make the decision. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, and then what is your advice for us this full moon? What is your advice for us this full moon? Ooh, the Emperor. So this could represent Aries. So the very, very masculine energy. But then, see, now I'm a little confused. And this is why I keep getting confused myself, I think, is because it's saying, like, to take action. Like, this is, to me, is a very action-oriented card. But maybe what I'm getting is that sometimes our action step is to retreat. Sometimes our action step is to put ourselves first and do what we need to do in order to get clear on what we need to physically do. You know what I'm saying? In order to make that decision and go forward. But what I'm also getting is the more we retreat, the more we go in, like, the more we're going to learn how to embody this Emperor energy. This guy is like, and I say guy, but it's just an energy within us. It's the masculine energy embodied. So, like being very assertive, taking charge of your life, creating something amazing from nothing, like being a pioneer, being a leader. But it also, when we're too much in this energy, we can be rigid and we want to control and kind of be forceful. But yeah, the advice is to, you might be like healing father issues or authority issues. Remember to like take what resonates, or like the intuitive messages you're receiving from your own intuition when I hold the cards up. I always like to remind people of that, because that's what's most important. I'm just going off what I'm feeling and what the Emperor means to me. I like that. And just really like, this is also like just very passionate energy. Yeah, I'm going to pull some oracle cards real quick just to see what's, I like this. What's underneath the deck here? Yeah, I like this a lot. Okay, so it was 9 of Wands. So feeling very tired, feeling very like worn out, feeling like, but like that you still can go on, but it's taken a lot out of you. And then after that was, which I love, the 9 of Cups. So feeling very emotionally fulfilled, feeling like whole on your own, feeling like very proud of yourself, feeling very like excited. So I like the 9 of Wands, which are complete contrasting energies, but that's the kind of energy I've been feeling lately. It's like this back and forth of like kind of, which I like that, the back and forth and balancing with Libra and justice and all that, but balancing, like going in between these energies of like feeling defeated but feeling very like proud of how far you've come at the same time. So I think it's a balance of both. That's why self-care is so important. And then under that then was 6 of Wands. So this is like feeling very successful, feeling very proud once again, even after the 9 of Cups. And like feeling victorious. Whoops, one just flew on the ground. And then after that was like 10 of Swords, so like a painful ending or like a painful death. I feel like that's what's like ending. And what I feel like is ending is this. Because under that was the 5 of Pentacles, this end of like feeling abandoned, feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like poverty consciousness, feeling like a victim, feeling like not good enough. That's what's ending. I love that. That's a great shift, and I just feel it. I just got goosebumps. And then under that was the Star. So like being led by the heavens, being led by your guides, being led by your angels, hope and faith and belief and healing. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful card. It's about grace too, and just like being guided. I like that. Beautiful. Okay, yes. I'm just going to pull some oracle cards. I'm going to use Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh, I need to mention this too about, there's a lot of people that have, that are clairaudient, and you need to be in the quiet more. You need to meditate more. You need to be in the quiet. Just be in the silence. You need to find somewhere where you can be silent, where there's no sound. That's what I'm getting, because you might have ear infections, or you might have pains in your ears, or you might feel like your ears are full. But you're just clairaudient, and like right now, oh my gosh, like especially doing readings, it's just like my ears are just like, my clairaudience is like, whoa, like out of this world. So that's what I'm getting, is a lot of people might feel a lot of pressure in their ears too. And this is the divine trying to communicate with you. It's safe to open up to it. Like, it is a little weird at first to me. Like, it was weird at first. Like, I wasn't really like, I was like, whoa, kind of. But like, because you're like not used to it, you can really ease yourself into it. That's why I started practicing meditation. It's because I was praying out, I was calling out, and I couldn't hear the messages I was receiving from the divine to answer my prayers, because my mind was so loud with thoughts of like self-defeating thoughts, and just, we have monkey minds. So that's why I highly recommend meditation. All right, so what can you tell us about this Judgment card here? Okay, we have TikTok. So this is about divine timing, number 30 or 3. Yeah, so this is just about like divine timing playing a role in your life, or like, I'm also getting that like the Judgment, like they're just saying it's time. It's time to wake up. Like, it's time to awaken. It's time to like Judgment Day is here. So, but I'm also getting that like in time, like in time you will receive like what you've asked for. And also like this awakening may just be divine timing. So maybe if you haven't awakened, or maybe if you felt shifts, or you felt something happening, like it's just divine timing is playing a part in your life right now. Actually, I'm going to read that one. Maybe there's an additional message in there. Oh, that was weird. I turned right to it. That's cool. Timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if this isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda, let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. That was beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay, some may need to hear this. Love, this is the relationship message, by the way. Love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal, and it ticks according to the beating of your heart, in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. Beautiful, I love that. I love spirit. They just make me laugh, seriously. Okay, what can you tell us about this justice card? What did I ask here? What are we releasing, I think? Can you tell us about this justice card here? Thinker. Number 44. So this is just talking about like releasing, or sometimes being too caught up in the mind, kind of like with the Emperor here. But that's what I'm getting, releasing thoughts, releasing these old thought patterns, releasing how we view life, releasing how we think about life, like releasing these old negative thought patterns that are keeping us stuck from having the things we desire. And as we do that, then things will balance out, is what I'm getting. It's like to really get in control of our thoughts and our beliefs, because they're really what's running the show. I know, and a lot of people don't live like that. We're not really taught that, but it's like our unconscious thoughts that are running the show and are attracting this and like creating our reality, whether we're aware of it or not. All right. What is being eliminated? What can you tell us about this Two of Wands and this Eight of Cups? What do we need to know about this here? Mending. I like this. So this is also like just about forgiveness. It's about like mending your broken heart, and I love that with it came with the Eight of Cups. And maybe the decision is to like heal your heart. Or maybe the time hasn't come yet to fully forgive, so you need to work on. I think this is like about like forgiving yourself is what I'm getting here. Because a lot of us, we hold on to like, yeah? Okay, that's fine. So yeah, just really like, and like maybe you need to like take this time to retreat and to like go within so that you can like, or maybe you need to forgive other people that like hurt you. Like I'm just getting that this is just a time for forgiveness, which I love because it's Easter. It's around Easter, and you know, Jesus is all about forgiveness, and I work really closely with him, and I just love him and his energy, and like that you can always go to him, and like that he's so forgiving. That's why you love him so much, because he's so forgiving. And yeah, that's what I'm getting there. It's like making the choice to like forgive, to heal the past is what I'm getting. Especially with with the thinker here and the thoughts, and like healing like subconscious like memories and like beliefs we've held, because this is always reminds me of like the subconscious too on this card, and like digging deeper within there, so we can really like forgive and move forward. I like that. Okay, and lastly, what is your advice here with the Emperor? What's your advice for us this full moon with the Emperor? Message in a bottle, number 15 or 6. So right away I hear take action on the signs that you're receiving. So you may be receiving signs, like repetitive signs. Like I'm getting that spirit is like trying to smack you in the face, or has sent you so many messages about how to take action, or where to take action, or when to take action, and what you need to take action on, because we have the Emperor there. And that to me is action. And do it, to like do like whatever like these signs you're receiving. Or also you might be waiting to receive a message from this Emperor. This could represent like an Aries, or it could represent, you know, a love interest, or it could represent like a male figure in your life. Can you give?
I wiped my butt all by myself.
That's so good of you.
I didn't even need your help.
That's amazing. I'm proud of you. So allowing yourself to be receptive also to receiving these messages, but also the Emperor's not receptive. So this may be needing to like reach out or like send a message, or there's a little phone there, or make a call. Can you give me a few minutes, please? Can you give me a few minutes, please? Can you give me a few minutes, please? Please go out into the living room and give me a few minutes. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting there. And then underneath the deck is here and now in the reverse. So it says like needing to find like your center. Like you may be feeling like upside down even on this card. I don't know why I said that, but like that's just what I was hearing. And the only way to like feel like centered and steady again is to come back to the here and now. Okay. That was interesting. I feel like I don't have enough information, but sometimes I like to be really nosy, but that's okay. We'll do one from Chakra Insights. I just want more information, so I don't care if this goes a little bit longer. I do energy oracle. Okay. What can you tell us about this TikTok? Okay, woman holding a heart. So this is about like just being really in tune to your emotions, or a woman in your life. Also number 44, which we had already with the thinker card. But feeling like, but this is like also about your heart feeling really full, or like feeling very like in tune to your emotions, like feeling very loving. And you may be waiting for like maybe a woman to open her heart to you, is what I'm getting. And that will come in time, is what I'm getting. But there's like this greater sense of awakening and renewal. I like that. Okay, that gave me a little bit more information. What else can you tell us about this thinker? Do we need to know about this full moon? Okay, journey in reverse. So this is saying to go inward to me. This always says like go inward to search for what you need. Sometimes that like the journey is right where we're at, and accepting that, and yeah. But also like I'm also getting that there might be a delay in some kind of journey opportunity or some kind of travel opportunity. And with this, it's saying like justice will be balanced, and like if you can focus on your thoughts is what I'm getting, and you can just go inward, and like I'm hearing like inner sanctuary. So developing an inner sanctuary is what I'm getting. And what can you tell us about this mending? Blossoming abundance. So what I'm getting is as you go within, like sometimes we fear that like if we like retreat, or like, or some people may even be like guided to like quit their jobs, or to take a really long vacation, or to like honestly just like create space for themselves. I'm getting that people are like, what? How am I supposed to do this? Like, and there's a fear of like, of this Five of Pentacles, of not having enough, of being left out in the cold, of being poor, of being like of not having enough. But what Spirit is saying is that if you actually take this time to retreat, that you will reap like a bountiful harvest because of it. I like that. And especially and this is also number 3, so that might be significant to some of you. And what I'm also getting is that like as you forgive and you heal like your heart, you're letting go of that resentment, you're letting go of like that anger. And so sometimes when we have that pent up energy and that energy within us, blocks us from like opening up to abundance, because abundance is always available. We just create blocks to it through our own energy. And sometimes we do that a lot through like anger and resentment. Okay, I like that. Like if you make this choice to go within, yeah, you will be abundant is what I'm getting. Or you'll find your sense of abundance too is what I'm getting. Alright, what is your advice for this full moon? Just a message in a bottle here. Angel of Strength, number 50 or 5. I'm just getting that it's just requiring a lot of strength if maybe you're like waiting for a message, or if you're waiting for like I'm getting some people are waiting for like investments returned, or like business opportunities, or like a like somebody's getting like a call back for an interview. That's just what I'm seeing. That's why I'm closing my eyes. Somebody's receiving like a phone call about some kind of opportunity, and that if this is coming, like with the Emperor, it feels like to me that that's assured that it is coming, or that it's like it's being built is what I hear. It's being created, and that this is requiring a lot of strength. Also, lions might be significant to you. This was about like, it always reminds me of the strength in the tarot too. Of like taming the ego and just like finding that inner strength, finding that inner power, that inner like confidence. Because then when we do that, like we feel really strong, obviously, and we feel super empowered. And then under the deck, I love this, the World. Because it reminds me a lot of the Judgment card. It's like about expansion and awakening. Beautiful. Okay, do I want to do one from Chakra Insights or Lightworker Oracle? Let's do Lightworker Oracle. If I can get it out here. Alright, so one last message, Spirit. One last message for this full moon in Libra. April 2019. One last message. What do we need to know about this full moon? Dark Angel, also number 3 again, 30. Let's read this one. I'm pretty sure that when I got this deck, this is the first card I pulled out of here when I did it for myself. It's interesting. The Dark Angel comes to you with a radical truth. Divine love is always there for you. It's the second time we've had that message. We also had it in the Divine Timing card. It's always there for you without exception. Love will never forget you. It will never stop caring for you, even when it seems most unlikely. In fact, especially then, the divine is reaching for you and nurturing you, which I love, because like it reminds me of the Judgment card there. It's like the divine is reaching for you. Even our wounds are ways that we can discover love and divine grace through the healing process. The divine is always helping you remember who you are and find your true joy. When the Dark Angel appears, you are being given a gift of light, even if it may seem to be a hidden blessing. That feels relevant. A dark mystery is one that helps us learn that even if things don't seem to be working out according to the timing or the methods that we believe necessary, the light and love of Spirit are unfailing. If a door is closed in your face, it is the wrong door for you. Divine love will ensure that the right door opens at the right time. That's the second time we had that message too, with the divine timing. I love that. When you encounter darkness, how you respond can make either the dark or the light victorious. You can choose doubt and fear, or you can force the darkness to serve the light by choosing trust and faith. You are spiritually advanced enough to trust unconditionally. That is the trust that burns bright, not only when things appear good, but even when your mind thinks things seem to be heading in the wrong direction. That feels relevant. Does unconditional trust mean that you give up if things get tough, assuming it's not meant to be? Of course not. Relying on unconditional trust and understanding the dark mystery, you are willing to go through periods of not knowing. You are willing to continue on your path, even when you are not seeing immediate results, because in your heart, you know it's right. Oh, beautiful. That also reminds me of the angel of strength. This type of trust is powerful, lion, powerful, enough to release any separation between you and the universe. You know that even when the universe guides you into challenging territory, you shall benefit, grow in divine power, and become the amazing being you are destined to be. Praying to the beautiful dark angel and writing, drawing, dancing your feelings, or dialoguing with your dream images, you can work through the pain of a challenging time and grow in wisdom. What matters is that you honestly express the depth of your suffering. Then, when you are ready, acknowledge that the experience has helped you grow. As we realize how we have grown through that experience, turning what was once a source of pain into spiritual light, we masterfully transform our deepest pain into our greatest growth and spiritual accomplishment. We become the true spiritual alchemist, releasing light from darkness. Beautiful. As you learn to put more faith in love than in fear, your trust becomes increasingly unconditional, and you find the light even through the dark. In this way, you become initiated of the mystery of the dark angel. Then you can show others that it is possible. You can help heal others from victim consciousness, which we had there, and show them that inner peace is possible even when they are facing the unpredictable twists and turns of life. If you have been going through a difficult time or struggling to heal an issue, the dark angel promises that even through the depths of despair, you shall find the light. In your own time, you will rise again into trust, restored faith and hope. All will be well. That was a beautiful message. Wow. Yeah, so I'm also getting that, that was also about, judgment to me. Awakening, and, I feel like a lot of people are feeling that. Going through a lot of hard time. And I honestly understand this victim consciousness energy because it took a lot of healing for me to, it's just taken a lot of healing with the thinker there, too. A lot of our thoughts are immersed in victim consciousness. And as we heal that and we go within, we really rebalance the scales and we shift our karma. And what I mean by that is we release, a lot of us have patterns, relationship patterns from our family that will repeat, and we've attracted karmic partners to play out these dynamics so that we could heal them. And sometimes this is what I'm getting, for some people, they will be their karmic partners are something they can work something out with, and it can be long term. Or there's also partners that people have come together with and it's time to separate. It said that there, it's time to, I was getting with this card, divorce, contracts are ending because they're no longer serving your growth. And so some of us will have to elevate to another level and let go of the past and use the sword to cut those ties, is what I'm getting with relationships. So, and because this full moon is about relationships. So anyway, I do relationship readings, and if you would like to book one, you can email me. I'll leave my email below, or you can follow me on Instagram, ashley.emig. I can leave that below too, and then you can DM me there. So if you're interested, I just like to access your higher self to see maybe what karma you have with this person, or if you're struggling with healing family issues. And anyway, yeah, so that's something that I offer if you're interested. If not, I hope you have a wonderful full moon, and I'm sending you lots of love.